Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Starcraft 2 game, hosted by yours truly, Alakard or Nick. And today we've got another Protoss vs. Protoss. Actually, this is Game 2. Game 2 of Alakard vs. Tezu. I went into another game after that last one and fought Tezu again. So yeah, Tezu is at the top as the red Protoss, and myself at the bottom, blue Protoss. So yeah, I'm playing Tezu again. It's kind of exciting, because how often do you play the same person twice? Well, it seems like every 4th or 5th day I play this game, I do play the same person after playing them the first. It's really weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just because there's a lack of opponents or at the same skill level. I don't know. It's interesting how the ladder system works. Yeah, going for a gateway gas. Tezu going for the exact same thing, but not walling off again. I am walling off. Only 2 on the gas, but that's sort of an interesting choice, not receiving the full benefit from that assimilator. Anything else? Oh yeah, Tezu's now coming in with the probe, and actually I'm walling off the same way I did before. I'm not doing my 3-way this time either. It's kind of interesting I'm doing that now. I don't think it really matters, but I think it protects the pylon more. Because whereas the pylon is like out here, you can easily get taken down by stalkers and or sentries. But if it's over here, it's gonna be a lot harder to take down those types of units, and also roaches from Zerg. And also takes out my probe in this game too. You thought I would have learned from the first game to pull my probe back, but nope, I lose my probe again. So that's what happens. I'm gonna take out some ground. I'm gonna get really angry at that ground. Yeah, those plates. Oh yeah, look at that. And again with my mothership core, just kind of weird micro there. What is Tezu doing? Tezu is getting a mothership core out too, and a robo. Observer first. That's really interesting. That is really interesting. Usually I'll go for an immortal before observer, just to be a little safer in case of a 4-gate or something. But in Tezu's case, Tezu went for the observer first. Not sure I agree with it, but now Tezu is walling off like myself, which is kind of cool to see. And I'm going to fight his wall. You can go ahead and try to stop it if he wants. You know what, I decided to head back because mothership core and photon overcharge and time warp and all that. I just don't want to deal with it right now. But I will want to start making this and some other things here. Looks like gateway research is done. And not only that, but robotics facility. Oh, this is for Tezu. Tezu's making an early robo bay. Robotics bay. Now, Immortals counter Colossus, even though Colossus take that Robo Bay to make, and they cost a lot of resources. Early game, I think it's a little too early to make the Colossus, but then again, maybe not. So we'll see what happens. Okay, Mortal Stalkers. Here we go. Here we go. Pushing on out. Pushing on out. Pushing on out. Okay, Immortal's not the best against Zealots, so that's pretty cool that Tezu made that. But you know what is good against Zealots? More Zealots, or Sentries, or expanding for more economy. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to hold this off. I know my opponent does not have a second Nexus up, and unless it's a proxy Nexus somewhere. Yeah, I don't see a lot of players do it, but Tezu could have done it. Tezu could have made a base really far away, but wouldn't it be as efficient, especially if I did scout it out? That chance that I do, I could take it out a little easier. Tezu's now going to scout this out. He's going to see. What did Tezu see? Tezu did see that, so Tezu saw that. So what's Tezu going to do? Tezu's going to move out with his force, and it's going to try to take me out now. Gonna warp a pylon closer to my base. 2 pylons close to my base. It's almost better to go for a warp prism at that point, in case I take him out. And photon overcharge. That goes down. Force fields are going down. Time warp on me. It's just putting a time warp on my guys. A nice little choke right here. Things going really slow, but in my favor. Got more firepower. Pushing with this here. Oh, so good. How many kills does the Nexus have? 2 kills for the Nexus. Alright. He's gonna get a promotion. This is the Commander Nexus. Oh man, Tezu walks away with units of, oh, another Colossi coming up. So right now, Tezu has 4 Zealots, an Immortal, 2 Colossi, Mothership Core. I have 1 Zealot, 2 Immortals, 4 Stalkers. Army value, it's about even. We have the exact same gas composition. Looks like Tezu's up on me a little bit. Just a little bit though. And soon I'll be receiving benefits from this base. I'm not quite, it's gonna take like another minute for me to start to, excuse me, start to get ahead with this base here. I'm saving up for another photon overcharge. I need 100 energy. I'm at 56 energy right now. Tezu pushes in before then, might be in trouble. So we'll see. See the timing of this attack. Looks like Tezu is now pushing in. You can watch the energy on the Mothership Core there. Oh, Tezu backs off. I'm not sure why. I think this is a good time for him to... Oh, he's waiting for this. 65 energy. Excuse me. Had a little bit of a cold. 70. We need 100, yep. 100 energy. You can see I'm making more gateways, I'm making a Colossus, I'm getting my upgrades. Upgrades right now, 01. No upgrades for Tezu. But I do have my upgrade. Population. Looks like I'm ahead in population, that's just because of the probes, the drone count. Army value. It's like Tezu is ahead on that. But now I have enough for a photon. Oh no, I don't. I got 10 more energy to go before I can do a photon overcharge. This is a really good good thing to have whenever you're defending. If you're Protoss, a photon overcharge will save your life. I'm telling you. Gonna poke at my pylon, my pylon wall. Dare you take out my pylon wall? I'm not ready to fight you yet, though. I need to make more at most. Alright, I use my photon overcharge. I'm still not going to go out there and fight him because I know that if I stay on this base long enough, if I can get these bases to work in my favor, you know, just by getting more and more units into this death ball of mine, that I'll outrun Tezu, because Tezu does not have a second. Every second that goes by, Tezu is losing the game. Tezu needs to push in, needs to take out the space, needs to take out my army. And army value still shows Tezu is winning in the army value, but how much longer is that going to be going to hold true? It looks like gas is now in my favor, and soon minerals will be in my favor too. Yep, see that? Upgrades are 1-1 versus no upgrades. No, Tezu doesn't have a single upgrade and is running into my photon overcharge there. Oh, looks like my photon overcharge just finished. That was perfect timing by Tezu. And force field's coming down by me. Immortal's coming out. Looks like I have a better concave. Concaves are really important in this game. I have more ways of attacking, I guess you could say. I'm using my drones to attack. I'm teleporting in more zealots. Because I know zealots will counter this a little bit. Here comes my Colossus here. So now my probes are helping my army out. My Mothership Core is coming out. Unless it's Tezu's Mothership Core. I'm summoning another Mothership Core right now since I got taken out. Stalkers. And it looks like my My army has prevailed. My army has prevailed. Tezu's down to 2 zealots, and not a whole lot, and that's game. And Tezu knows it, because Tezu wasn't able to take out this base. Down to no army at all. I have, yeah, army value now is definitely my lead, and with upgrades on my side, and with economy on my side, and army, yeah, just everything on my side at the end. So honestly, I think Tezu, if he would have pushed out a little sooner, he might have been able to take out my army. But because he waited and waited and waited, he eventually got to the point where he wasn't really that much of a threat, and was able to stop him. I mean, it was a close game. You saw my probes were attacking his army, so that was kind of close. Anyways, hopefully you guys liked game 2 of this 2 series here. Yeah, please like, subscribe, and or comment, and time to go conquer some worlds. Peace, guys.